We rarely stop to ask ourselves why we generalize so many things in life. Like, this is how life is, or I'm just like this, or this works only this way. We just keep thinking and acting on autopilot. Hi, guys, my name is Isha, and today we are going to talk about something most of us ignore in our lives, pausing and reflecting, where am I going in my life? Or is this how I want my life to be? But when you pause and reflect, only then will you be able to catch how things are going and how you want them to be. Questions like where is it going? What am I doing wrong or not doing at all? That's stopping my growth or freedom or the life I desire for. What belief am I holding on to that might be holding me back? As it is wisely said, an unexamined life is not worth living. So when you reflect on what you are chasing, doing, or wanting now, you may realize that even it may not what you actually want from life. It may just be social conditioning that now has become part of your goals or your desires without actually you relating with them. You will come to understand how many things you don't like to pursue, but you are still working hard to achieve. And the best way to connect with your true desires and how you want your life to be is self reflection. So, what is self reflection? Self reflection is the process of reflecting what you are thinking and doing, and is it aligning with how you want your life to be? It is simply pausing and looking at what is working at present and what is not, what needs to be upgraded or completely replaced with a new belief, pattern, or a habit. Being able to evaluate your strength and your weaknesses or what you did right or wrong help you identify those areas of growth and improvement so that you can work on them, right? And this needs to be done without judging yourself or without judging others, with detachment, just from a practical non-judgmental perspective. And at the same time, the most important part of self reflection is being truly honest with yourself so that you will not fall for self deception. Okay? We often follow certain rules, beliefs, and conditioning now without reflecting on whether they still hold any value for us today. Are they still meaningful? Or were they shaped by another generation? Maybe they are your old habits that once gave you results and aligned with your goals, but now you have outgrown them. And yet, you continue following the same beliefs, patterns, or habits without reflecting on what is actually needed for your current goals and your life. And what happens when we don't reflect on our thoughts, beliefs, or habits from time to time is that we remain stuck exactly where we are. If we keep thinking the same way we did years ago, we will continue to get the same results that brought us where we are today. As in, no growth, staying in our own comfort zone. So, timely reflection helps us understand whether our current beliefs and habits are supporting our long term goals in terms of our health, wealth, relations, or career. It helps us ask, are we on the right track towards our highest desires with what we are thinking and doing today? Because most of us are not even aware of the importance of these reflections. We often go through life on that autopilot without really thinking about what we are doing, why we are doing it, and how we truly feel about it. Okay, so now let's talk about a few practical methods to inculcate that help us reflect on where we are going in life, what is supporting us, and what has become an obstacle in our growth and reaching our full potential. So pick one area where you start reflecting on your decisions and your actions. For example, take health. If your goal is to stay fit and healthy, but you are still following that old eating pattern that your body no longer supports, it becomes a problem. Maybe your work style has changed. You were more physically active before, but now you have a desk job. So now your body's food requirements have reduced, but since you have not reflected on how it impacted your health now, you continue with the same old habits. So here you need to pause and reflect what food habits needs to be upgraded or replaced as per your current body needs. Right? Another effective method is goals reflection. So here you write down all your goals and alongside it a list of what you are doing and what you should be doing to achieve it, as in what you are not doing. Okay, this will help you identify what is truly working and what has quietly become a burden. You know what? When you don't take time to reflect and let go of what no longer serves you now, whether it's certain people, habits, or some materialistic things, it slowly turns into a weight in your life, holding you back and dragging your progress down as well. Okay? Another method to ask yourself is the forward reflection method. Okay, so here you reflect on what is needed next, the next step in your journey. So here you are not evaluating any of your old patterns or beliefs, but you are focusing on what comes next in moving forward towards the life you want. Okay, and this really helps you avoid that idleness after achieving a goal or milestone. For this, you still need to reflect to generate those new ideas. Otherwise, you will start feeling a void in that area. Something that feels off, but you're unable to clearly express what it is. Okay, now another method is belief reflection. So here you challenge your current beliefs on which you are operating your life. Okay, so but because to change your old thought patterns, now first you need to become aware of which thoughts are blocking your progress, and this only happens when you ask yourself the right questions. Okay, asking the right question is like giving your mind a command to deeply evaluate what is working and which belief is holding you back. Okay, so it is like planting a seed that your mind will come up with a reasonable answer for. Okay, so ask yourself why you believe something is not possible, or what other options there are to achieve it, or how this stagnant belief was created by you. Okay, asking the right questions help you dig deep into those hidden patterns and beliefs that you would like to uncover. Okay, so ask yourself those challenging and open-ended questions, like if something is not working or you don't think that you can achieve it, ask yourself, what if it works out? Or what has stopped you from achieving it? Keep asking, and your mind will come up with those all those thought blockages or obstacles that might be stopping you from reaching there. Okay, ask yourself which habits are helping you reach your goal, and what new habits are needed, or habits that might have become an obstacle for your growth. Okay, which old ones needs to be replaced as they have already served their purpose. Okay, another method is decision breakdown method, and this reflection methods gives clarity when you have made some decision but you are still feeling confused or you feel something is off. Okay, so here you reflect on that one recent decision you made or the decision you are feeling off with, and ask yourself, why did I choose this? Was my decision driven by fear, comfort, or actual growth? Okay, or would I make this same decision again? This will reveal your decision making pattern also, which might be controlling your life more than your goals do. Okay, as in what is driving your decision for life itself. Okay, is it your comfort level or your growth, or just staying out of danger in the survival mode only? Okay. Next method is trigger tracking reflection. This method is used for reflecting our own mood swings or those emotional outbursts or even our silence. Whenever something triggers, reflect instead of always triggering to those people or situation, as in showing the same behavioral pattern or response. Ask yourself, why did this bother me so much? And what exactly did I feel? Did I feel hurt, ego, fear, or was I insecure? Okay, what does this behavior say about me? This will expose your unhealed patterns and your insecurities, the real blockers to your emotional freedom. Okay, last but not the least method is cost of inaction reflection. And this is my favorite. Most people say or think about what if I try, but very few think about what if I don't. What pain is it going to cost me if I don't do it now? Okay, so ask yourself, if I continue like this for 1 year, where will I be? What will I lose if I don't change this? Okay, and this will create a urgency, okay, in you. Without this, the reflection stays intellectual, it does not become actionable. Okay, but when you shift your focus to what will happen down the road if you don't take the decision or action today, na, that will create a momentum to take the lead in changing your life now. Okay, you know, self reflection is not just a habit, it has become a necessity if you truly want to grow in your life. Because without it, now you keep repeating the same patterns, making the same choices, and wondering why nothing is changing. But the moment you start pausing and questioning your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions, you begin to take control of your life instead of just reacting to life. Okay? Remember, clarity does not come from constantly doing more and more and more. It comes from stepping back and understanding what is working and what needs to be changed. Okay? So, here is something simple I want you to do. Just take 10 minutes today, just 10, and ask yourself an honest question that which area of your life feels stagnant or burdensome, frustrating or blocked. Okay, and then decide which of the above techniques you will use to grow in that chosen area. And once you find that answer, now act on it. Because real growth does not come from knowing only, it comes from applying what you have discovered about you and your life. Okay, with this, I close today's session. See you in my next video. Until then, take care.